Well, hello there. I'm on my bike once again, making a film once again. But this film is not about me. No, this film is about a group of people who live life on the edge. Well, actually, they don't live life on the edge, but I call them the alternatively empowered. Meet the Hagmanns.
Well, we're biking to school today like we do every day to get our kids to school ready to go. Mine's running.
You ready?
Yeah!
Let's go! Tell me why you love riding your bike.
Because it's good exercise. I love riding my bike to school because it saves a lot of energy.
Yeah, what do you do if it's snowing?
We walk to school.
You never drive?
No, because the roads are too slippery.
Compared to the kid who gets driven to school, probably watching TV in the back of the car on the way, my kids get to school, they're awake and ready to go. And then I think it's just, for me, it's setting an example that we've got to drive less, bike more, and be green. And that's what we try and teach our children.
I'm in charge of making sure that everybody who walks to school or bikes or scooters or however they're going to get here gets across. Hi, Chris. They're up here when it's snowing, they're up here when it's cold, they're up here when it's raining. It doesn't matter, as the Hagmanns will be basically walking to school or biking to school. So it's inspiring and it's fun to see them.
Right now we're walking to the bike racks, and then after that we go to our classroom doors and line up. Hi, Dad. Hi, Dad.
Take care, have a good day, learn something.
Okay.
Now it's time to bike to work, 9 miles into Boulder. But I always think it's inspirational. Every morning when you get up, you take this ride, you see the flat irons, you see the Continental Divide, and I just say to myself, I love Colorado. When I got the job in Boulder, I drove the very first day to drop off all my books and picture frames. And that day I vowed that I would never drive to work again, that I would take the bus if I had to, but I would bike in every day as a way to stay fit and to practice what I preach, which is we need to drive less, bike more, bus more, and walk more.
Onward. Meet CarFree Kathy.
I got my bike at Community Cycles. People make fun of me for my bike because it's totally pink and it's really banged up. It's nothing fancy. Didn't cost me a thing. Cost me 15 hours at Community Cycles, who I just love. I went CarFree because I had just a number of models in my life who did that. I had just friends and people I didn't even know that well. They're just like me. They're not like super athletes. They're just regular people who just transport by bike. So this is a pannier, and it's a homemade one. It's really wonderful. It's not very pretty. It's totally waterproof. You can seal it, and no one wants to steal it. I feel like I've got more confidence just because I can, like, I'm freer, you know. I can be in any kind of weather. So like today it's raining, I'm gonna be just fine, you know, no problem. My family just freaks out because they're like, oh my God, how are you gonna be out there today? And it's like, I got my gear, you know, I'm gonna be totally warm. I notice nature more. I mean, you're out in the smells, you're taking it in, you're hearing the creek instead of just seeing it. I've only been CarFree for, it's a little over 6 months now, almost 7 months, I guess. It's a great way to just save a lot of money and to feel better about like impact on environment. So yeah, I want to be doing it for until I'm too old.
Giddy up. Meet Richard.
I didn't get my driver's license until I was about 25. Growing up in Brooklyn, New York, you had mass transportation, you had the subway system, you could walk everywhere you were going. I did not grow up in a car culture. Coming to Boulder, it was really nice to see as much of their vehicles here, but that the emphasis is not on cars as it would be in other communities out west. When you leave New York, you get so complacent with the vehicle. It's so easy to hop in the vehicle and just drive the mile to the coffee shop or just run a few errands here and there, that when it was really time to let go of the car, it was time to let go of the car. Between car share, bicycle, walking, public transportation, pretty well set in Boulder. It's a membership program. You pay generally $10 a month, and you pay an hourly rate based on the vehicle, and then you pay a mileage rate, which is pretty inexpensive. This particular car is $2.50 an hour, and the mileage for all the cars are at, I believe it's 30 cents a mile. It's easy. I think that's the underscoring point to make about EVO car share. It's just so easy. But part of it too is just nice knowing that there's just one less car out on the road there.
Let's cruise. Meet Phoenix.
I've been commuting by bus for approximately 10 years, and I've lived in Boulder for 17. For me, it's a necessity to take the bus because I don't drive anymore, so this is my main mode of transportation. So to go back and forth, take the bus. It's a lot cheaper than owning a car. You don't have to worry about insurance, and you don't have to worry about parking. And the bus routes do go by any major area that everybody needs to go to, and most big residential areas as well. How many people just got on the bus? They're coming from Boulder High School, so it's a lot of school kids. I'm more of a hermit because then I'll have an iPod and be listening on to news and then whatever else I'm interested in. If it's a long trip, yeah, I would don't mind meeting other people. But some days if the bus is packed, I'll have to sit next to somebody.
Next out, connections with the 208, the Bolt, and the Bound.
For my injuries, I had a ruptured disc, and it's just left me with numbness in my leg. Now, just walk over to work and go ahead and start my evening. Basically, for me, it's just one bus, and then take it back from here straight to my house. It's easy, and just got to know how much the fare is, and then what's the closest stop to your destination. And usually, it's within a half a mile. So you'll still get your exercise, and then you'll be relaxed. Now during rush hour, yeah, there are a lot more people, but yeah, don't worry about it. Just know where you're going, and everything will be fine.
Where are we going?
Tell him where you're going.
To soccer practice.
This is how you get to soccer practice? Mom pulls you?
Yeah.
So I got 2 at 4, the U7 and the Pee Wee at 4, and then 2 U11s at 5. So we're all biking down together.
How's it going in there?
Good.
Having fun?
Yes.
Since I've known the Hagmanns, they have influenced all the families around that play soccer, that the girls play soccer together and swim together, and we've gotten bike shares instead of like carpooling, we bike pool.
I love the freedom of being able to take the kids to the park and not having to drive. I do what I can. There are many days when I think, oh, maybe I should drive, but then I think, well, I just ate 2 cookies, and if I bike down to the soccer field, I might burn them off.
Pee Wee soccer.
A lot of people tell me, oh, my kids will never do that, they whine and carry on. Well, mine did too. You just gotta make them do it. And if you're there with them, what can they say? You gotta be a good role model for them. Do it yourself and they're gonna do it too.
So there you have it, a group of everyday people navigating through life in an unordinary way. But you know what? It's time to make that lifestyle a little more ordinary. Mother Nature needs it, your health needs it, and I bet your wallet needs it too. So, Until next time, my friends, ride on! Woohoo!